Are you going to chooch it?
I'm going to drink with some if that's what we're doing.
Oh, get it down your Gregory.
See if I can give me a burp.
Oh, it's like a 40, bud. Oh, shit.
Save some for later. I want to work from the back.
Oh, I got the burp.
Was this a little one?
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, so now we got our metal here. We got our factory edge. It's a little beat up. Now we got to lay out the piece. So we're gonna try this over. We're gonna do this by hand, the hard way, like the old timers did it. So we're going to mark out an inch here for a rollover. You knew our piece was 8 inches, 8 1/4. That makes it 9 plus the inch. So we'll go with 9 1/4. So we strike this off down the factory edge. So we got some guidelines. Just bang the stuff out. If you don't have it, can't afford it, you got an old piece of metal that looks like it might be the right size. You know, when you was a kid, when I was a kid, I went to Scouts, and the Scouts had these little molds, and they'd sell you a dropout from a steel circle, and they gave you a ball peen hammer and a piece of steel and a wooden mold, and told you to go over there and beat your brains out until you made an ashtray. So that's like rendering metal. So our next step is we're going to render some metal. See ya! Now we're going to line up all our lines that we made down from our factory edge. And we're going to put down a hard line with our grease pencil. Grease pencil is pretty easy to work with. It'll rub right off. Like everybody thinks you might be able to use a crayon. Crayons aren't wax pencils. China market. So, if you're thinking that a crayon's going to do the job for you, it's not. We'll get these lines on here in a few minutes. We're going to be using a steel anvil block. We're going to be putting some 90s down this piece of steel here, the old-fashioned way. Put a few kinks in it first. We haven't moved yet. We're still waiting for you to do this bump right there. This bump right there. Smack that motherfucker. Yeah.
Fucking sagged it.
And they were this big! Okay, here we are. Jordan and I, we beat our brains out on the iron block. We've made our 90-degree panel pretty rigid at this point. So, can you see the big hole, Jordan?
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to fit that in there, just about like this. Still got our brace in here with our jack on it holding the floorboard up. Okay, so now all we do is butt that up against there, drop that original floor on it, and it should be good to go. We're going to be welding and grinding and making a bunch of nasty looking stuff here in a little bit. We're going to get some clamps out and try and clamp this in too. I'm going to pull this up and clamp it, Jed.
Try to yerk it over a little bit.
Yeah, we didn't do too bad just on this little last piece. The rest of it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Close enough to weld for me. Every 4 inches we're going to put a spot weld along this, hold this floor pan in. See if the C-clamp's long enough to grab it. If I got any stupid facial expressions, that's just because it hurts to get down there.
Your son of a bitch is aching?
Maybe. Hey, we're back. We got our piece installed here with a few clamps on it. What we're going to do now is clean up our area here and form our two materials together. I did a little bit already. Looks like it's pretty easy. I got a flat bit on, chisel bit on the hair chisel to do the arm work. Ready? Okay, this is my last chooch and cigarette.
Oh, buddy.
So I'm going to take an extra puff, just for the hell of it.
Oh, chooch it. Oh, big time.
Okay, so now we're going to switch up to this other bit. Okay, now we're going to do some pounding. We got to form these little grooves here and make this flat. These grooves. We got to get this material down. A little more rendering. Let's get our clamp out. And then we'll put the BFH to it.
Let the YouTube viewers know what the BFH is.
Big fucking hammer. You don't always have to weld the end either, because you got more pieces that's going to go on in there. So you don't want to weld right at the end in case you need to pry one layer up to stick another layer under it. Good shit there. We'll go ahead and weld this in though. Got it hot, tap it down. There we are. There's that. We're just finishing up here, and we're smacking it down and welding it to the frame. We've got all our tacks in. just doing this in your regular street car, this is just fine. Get you some latex caulk, not silicone caulk, latex, no silicone. You mix it up with water, you go down to the hardware store and get it. It's the cheapest caulk they got. Cut off a pop cup, get your little brush or anything. Stripe this all out, make it watertight. Fill your seams. Okay, here we go. Put some little half-inch welds along here. Massaging. Just a little while ago there was a big old hole there. Now we can beat on it and it sounds solid.